Hello there.
Welcome to the new episode of Crumbs&Dragons. And I'm pleased to announce that today we will be dining with the Jedis, because we are looking into the galaxy far, far away. And because today we'll have quite some work to do, I will get straight to the point. We'll be making one drink and two meals, one you can also get yourself at the Disneyland's Galaxy Edge, and one that is something I came up with. Because I really like the creative process behind cooking, so please take your seats. We'll attempt to break the Kessel Run record of 12 parsecs. First, we shall start with a very common drink you can get in Star Wars, the blue milk. The blue milk is produced by female bantas, a large mammal species that live on Tatooine. For this recipe, we will need red cabbage, 250 ml of almond milk, 300 ml of coconut milk, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. First, cut few leaves of the cabbage into the same sized pieces. This might seem to be a strange move at first, but the pigment in the cabbage leaves will help us achieve the iconic blue color. Into the sauce pot it goes with the brown sugar, followed by the almond and the coconut milk. Then boil on medium heat for about 10 minutes. And look how blue it is without using any kind of artificial coloring. Now let's add the baking soda. This will change the pH of the anthocyanin, that's the pigment commonly found in red cabbage, and cause a color change. As the solution becomes less acidic, it turns bluer, and if we add too much, it can even become green. On the other hand, the more acidic the solution is, the pinker it becomes. And here you go. You can't taste or smell the cabbage in the slightest. It's mildly coconutty and sweet. A refreshing beverage that can be enjoyed with any food after a hard day of work. For the second recipe of today's, we shall make a Ronto wrap. Rontos are dinosaur-looking creatures that are also native to the deserts of Tatooine. This food is more of a fast food style dish, and you can also get it in the Galaxy's Edge. Never been there, so this version will be more one of my own, but still inspired by the original. It consists of 3 main components: the Ronto sausage, vinegar slaw, and a peppercorn sauce. For this recipe, we will need black pepper, 3 tablespoons of mayo, parsley, 1 small lime, 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 2 tablespoons of salt, 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 1 medium carrot, red cabbage, 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of red curry paste, Ronto sausages, I will use pork frankfurters, you can use what you like, and pita bread. Let's start with peeling the carrot. And whilst I'll make a jillion, let me ask you a question. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Okay, sorry. Enough of that. Put the carrots into a bowl and chop yourself up a parsley. Now follow up with the thinly sliced red cabbage. In the Galaxy's Edge, they use the green slaw, but I was buying this fella for the blue milk, and I ain't now throwing it into the trash. Finally, chop up 1 onion and add it to the bowl. Now cut the lime in half and squeeze the juice in there too. Then sugar, salt, black pepper, and mix well until the sugar has dissolved and everything is incorporated. And that is our quick slaw. Now for the peppercorn sauce. Add quite a lot of freshly ground black pepper into the bowl, followed by salt, mayonnaise, lime juice, red curry paste, and the yogurt. Mix until combined, and let's move on to the final step. Make shallow cuts into the skin of the sausage, and into the frying pan it goes. Now let's assemble. First the pita bread, followed by the 2 sausages and generous amount of our slaw. Top it with the peppercorn sauce and freshly grated cheddar cheese. I will also melt the cheddar by using the blowtorch, but you can definitely just put it in the oven for like 5 minutes. And here you go. This one is a really quick one to make and really satisfying to eat. It essentially is a hot dog in a pita bread. I think it could also work with tortillas. And for the third one of the day, we shall make a thala Syrian steak with sweet tattooiners and a green thalasseron cream sauce. That one I created from the scratch. The thalasserons are these large marine mammals that produce the green milk. For this recipe, we'll need parsley, baby spinach, fresh basil leaves, limes. I also found this alien looking cauliflower, so we will use it as a garnish. Black pepper, 400 milliliters of heavy cream, salt, steak, honey mustard, a sweet potatoes, spring onions. Oh, look who it is. Hi everyone, meet my dog Koichi. Yeah, he's got a weeaboo name, but he's not the only one full of shame here. Now, let's remove a few of the flowers from the stem. This certainly looks alien to me. To retain its vibrant green color, we will blanch it. Cook it in boiling water for about 3 minutes, then quickly stop the cooking process by soaking in the ice-cold water bath. Now for our steak. Generously season with salt, pepper and garlic powder. Now crank the heat up, and into the pan the cooking oil goes. Then sear the steak for about 2 minutes from each side. If you have green peppercorns, use them. I recommend adding them now, they will infuse with the flavor. Add 1 teaspoon of butter and remove the meat from the pan. Deglaze the pan with a splash of water, then add the heavy cream and let it reduce slightly before stirring in honey mustard. Finish with salt and pepper, then remove from the heat. Next, crush some garlic and cut a lime in half. You also need some grated lime zest. Now combine the parsley, garlic, green onions, basil, spinach and the juice of 1 lime. Blend everything in a food processor or with an immersion blender until the texture resembles pesto. Add the cream sauce and blend again until smooth. For the side dish we will make sweet potatoes. Take 1 large sweet potato and peel it. The potato peeler works surprisingly well for this. Lay the slices on a baking sheet, season with salt and drizzle with olive oil. Bake for about 30 minutes until they turn crispy. I will cut the steak into thin stripes and let's assemble. First the green thalasseron sauce, followed by the thalasseron steak, sweet tattooiners, wakame seaweed salad and the Romanesque cauliflower. Finish it off with lime zest and here you go. May the force be with you.